Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Legion TD, which is made by Chaos Code. Now, this is mostly a representative game mode today for all of the tower defenses we have played over the years. Element TD, Legion TD, Watcher of Samsara, all kinds of weird stuff. I like Legion TD a lot and I wanted to play it today because it allows me to play with you. That's always been my favorite part of playing custom games or Dota in general. I love playing with my audience, I love playing with you guys. I think that's always been fantastic. So for today, I didn't choose a single player tower defense. I chose something that's strictly speaking competitive, but it's very hard, so forgive us if we don't do so well. We try our best. I think either way we're gonna have some fun with it. But yes, Legion TD is our standard for all of the tower defenses over the years. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's get right into it. Alright, so let me explain this game mode a little bit, because it's a tiny little bit complicated. So, in this mode we have our builder, which allows us to build units. So I can, for example, build this knoll. There we go. I can upgrade this knoll if I want to, and now I've got a bigger knoll. I can build more knolls. These don't do anything by themselves, but once the round begins, creeps will spawn up here and will start rushing down the lane, and they will fight our army. So it's all about kind of creating an army of units that will then come to life and fight the army that attacks us. Although I might not want to build this guy actually. Can I sell this right now? Yeah, I can sell that for full price. Very good. Let's maybe build this guy. I'm just kind of building random shit. This seems good, and this seems good. Then, over here, this is the important part, there's an income system. So we have lumber, you can see up here, and we have lumber down here in the bottom right corner, which we can spend. You can go to these buildings to spend your lumber, which will give you income. And this income is just additional gold you get every round. You can also use this right here and spend gold or gold and lumber to increase how much lumber you're getting each round. So that's something you kind of want to balance a little bit. You want to balance how many upgrades you're getting for this and how much you're investing into increasing your income, while also building strong units to be able to fight back the hordes of creeps. Now, here's an important tip if it comes to this game. This game is kind of hard. You need to be able to build strong units. Like, just kind of prioritize building units over upgrading the income stuff. Like, income is nice if you can really optimize it, but honestly, this is difficult, and you need to make sure that you actually survive this, because if you leak a bunch of times, not killing everything is leaking, like what's happening down here, then you're just missing out on gold, and that puts you behind, and then that's really difficult to come back from. So it's always better to just build units. Now, there are damage types and armor types. For example, this guy is piercing and has unarmored armor, so this is kind of like an element you need to keep in mind, but that just works the way it normally does. And there's also food, which we can upgrade over here with this farm upgrade. It also costs lumber, so lumber is kind of like a component we need to keep in mind. Every time we buy a unit here, not only does this increase our income, this is also a unit that's added to our opponent's pool of units. So that's an additional unit they have to kill. At first, that doesn't really matter too much, but eventually we can actually add quite powerful units that genuinely pose a threat and might just be able to kind of, like, honestly kill people. Like, seriously, they can be quite dangerous. This is a melee unit, so I'm just gonna build this. I'm hoping this is enough. I mean, I managed to make my way through the first wave just fine. Generally speaking, I find it to be more immediately powerful to build a lot of units, because then you just kind of like have a wider arc that you can use to clash into the wave. But of course, that's less food efficient. So long term, you might want to build some other stuff here. Every player has different units, and we can use this refresher orb to reset our selection of units, but that does cost gold as well. And that's more or less it. We lose if our king dies. The king is down here. Both sides have a king. If the king dies, we lose. But we can actually upgrade the king to make it fight better. Although we don't want to, because it's a little bit income inefficient. It's better to just kind of send the units here. You always want to send units that provide income at a ratio of 20 lumber to 1 gold income. That's like optimal. Alright, let's upgrade this here as well, because we are honestly doing great. This guy is fantastic, heavy armor. We need to kind of keep an eye on if magic damage is coming up, I guess. Magic damage would make this a lot more difficult. Yeah, I see, this is kind of the unfortunate thing. You leaked once and now you didn't really have enough money to like properly build an army and so on. So that's kind of difficult to properly manage after you make a mistake. In that way, this game mode is very punishing. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually very, very cool. Fighter pool. I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess this is the units. This is the unit pool. Okay, all right, I figured it out. Very good. Good to know. So, let's go ahead and upgrade this. And then we want to build some more things. Normal attack, medium armor. Normal attack is bad against this, so I think I can just build one of these. And then I can actually upgrade this twice. This is definitely being greedy, but I feel like with, you know, units that are clearly weak against this fella, and honestly, this dude has been performing very well. I don't see why this would be a problem. I'm gonna end up regretting this, I feel. That's all right. We want to kind of increase our income as much as possible, right? Actually, I should save this and go for this next level of chainsaw. Because that increases our efficiency here. And that's like better. You kind of want the balance of how many extra lumber you want, extra builders over here. And then the efficiency of it all. This is generally a very difficult wave. I'm actually a little bit worried still, but I think we're fine, yeah. Yeah, these guys are very good. I'm very, very impressed with them. We've got a lot of leftover gold. Oh, my team is leaking. Yeah, as I said, these guys are scary. I am not confident I can hold this all off. I should be able to at least cut out a few of these units, and then the king is gonna just have to clear the rest. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. All right, I'm gonna upgrade the chainsaw here. That increases my lumber efficiency by quite a good amount. And I have a lot of gold, and I think I'm gonna spend that gold on units now. I was gonna be greedy, but seeing as we're having a bunch of leaks, that doesn't seem particularly wise at this moment. So yeah, there's the king, and the king just kind of fights and takes down stuff, so we'll just let him handle it. This is our king after all, right? Good old primal beast. Take him down. The other side, how are they doing? They cleared theirs already? Yeah. Alright. Not too big of a deal. So, I have limited food. I've got 3 there. I can build one of these. This is a melee unit. We're going up against Pierce. Light armor. Piercing. Do I have something with light? Light takes a lot of damage from piercing. You take like no damage from piercing. Let's just build another one of those. Nah, I think it's fine to just build one of these because the front line here is so strong already. I'll sell this. Put you down. That's an expensive upgrade, but I think we just go for that. Not immediately. I think right now I upgrade this twice. Yeah, this is just a strong unit. Like, yeah, okay, we are a bit weak to the current wave, and maybe in that regard, building this right now is not ideal. But it's expensive, and it's strong, and hopefully that should be enough anyways. Because, you know, these guys are still doing well, although... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I think we're leaking too. Damn, I got too greedy. See what I mean? This game is hard. It punishes you immediately. Immediately. Alright, we can upgrade the king, but we don't need to. The king has a couple of extra lives. So, for now, the king is actually able to still handle this. And I think it's better to kind of increase our income. Because I was greedy to maximize my income. So now, I better fucking maximize my income, right? Like, if we're gonna go for that play, then we should do it. We should use it. So we've maxed out how many lumber workers we can have. So we're at 7. That's actually really high already. So some passive abilities of boys to multiply. No, that's actually a really clever way, I think. The creators of this custom game implemented large quantities of enemies. Because Dota doesn't handle a huge number of units very well. That's something that Dota just cannot deal with. So what they did here is they made it so that every wave still has a large quantity of enemies, but they don't spawn in all at once, and instead, whenever one dies, that one kind of respawns until like the set amount of units has respawned. Basically, they give units extra lives to kind of reduce the overall quantity of units on the map. Hello, I'm Dr. Baumi, and it seems that unfortunately you've been diagnosed with YouTube-itis, and it seems that the only cure is for you to leave a like on the video. I wish you good luck, my friend. Oh shit, I don't have enough to actually upgrade this? What are we going up against? Magic attack. So I definitely need to make sure medium takes 80% from magic. Okay, so you are still medium, light. Okay, let's get you. I can't upgrade you right now, so I will just kind of go for this again. Build another one of these. I definitely do not want to leak again. I think that's actually very important, and I don't want to take any chances there. So I'm just going to put down a whole bunch of units. Although this guy is in an awkward spot now, but I think that's okay. If it takes him a little while longer to get into the action, that just means he's not going to be an immediate target. Okay, I'm also going to upgrade a little bit of regen for the king. That way the king actually starts healing, which is good. I think for obvious reasons, right? And I'm thinking we'll be okay here. This wave is difficult because the birds are always stacked on top of each other, so they immediately attack all at the same time. Good. So we did manage to hold on right there. We can do this. We might want to re-roll our selection, but I want to see how good the Ember Spirit upgrade is first. That's something I'm very curious of, or curious about. Why am I streaming so late? Oh, I'm recording right now because we've got the holidays coming up, and that's gonna make me miss a couple of days of recording. And I just wanted to make sure that I've got all of the things out of the way that I wanted to immediately take care of. That way I don't have to stress during the holidays. Right? I think staying up late one night so that I can then relax for a couple of days seems like a worthwhile trade. The grind never stops. That is incorrect. The grind does stop. It stops tomorrow. That's the whole point. That's what I just said. The whole point is to kind of do some stuff right now so that the grind stops tomorrow. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? Oh, man. Alright, birds going down here. Okay. We upgrade you. I need 20 gold. I'll save up a moment for this so I can upgrade the chainsaw. We want to start doing that more and more to increase our lumber production even more. You can see I already have a lot more income than everybody else here. And that's very helpful. So we've got Ember Spirit now. He gets Sleight of Fist. Oh, that seems good. 7 units. Just kind of chilling in the back here. We can also get this later on, which kind of makes him twice as good. I'm not sure if that's really worth it, but maybe? I don't know. Bit of a weird upgrade. So we'll see how good the Ember Spirit performs, and if he's very strong, then we'll maybe build another. Otherwise, we just kind of go for a reroll. Okay, first glance seems good. What do you guys think? I mean, the invincibility is certainly handy. Hey, I am Baum. Thanks for the 52 months.
Late night stream.
Thank you very much. Okay, I have to say, this seems kind of sick. Are we impressed? I mean, a little bit, I suppose. He barely took any damage. I'm gonna upgrade the king just a tad bit more. I'm thinking the king might need to get involved again. You have an invincible unit. I don't think he's fully invincible, but you know, like he's got Sleight of Fist. Sleight of Fist makes you briefly invincible. That's worth something. I think these guys even have strong armor against the Ember Spirit, and he still did extremely well. If I go for this, I don't actually have enough gold then, right? Because I'm only getting 44. I can't build another Ember Spirit. I want to try out one of these Wyverns though, so maybe that's okay. We'll just build a Wyvern right now. Does this guy still sell? Oh, look at that. Yeah, oh, I do have enough on Ember Spirit. Do we want that? If I build you, what do you upgrade into? 200. Can't quite do that right now, but I could do one of these. Okay, let's just get a couple of guys. Hey, let's just get a couple of guys. Get the homies in here. That seems good. Although I kind of want a few more of these bottom feeders because they've just been really good for tanking. It's nice to have an effective front line. Okay. Seeing the Ember Spirit now, he seems less impressive. Wow, I am losing. What happened here? Must have been bad damage types. Maybe I needed to invest a lot more. Wow, this was a tough wave. I'm gonna keep upgrading the king. Yeah, no, I'm really surprised because the previous round was smooth as butter. Easy peasy. And then we just kind of fell apart here. Maybe it's the piercing damage. Maybe that was just a really good damage type against us. Alright, I've upgraded the king a bunch. Kind of trying to ensure we survive without needing to commit one of our big healing effects. If the king were to die, it instead heals to full a couple of times. Once for each player, I believe. Yeah, this right there. But, of course, it's better if we don't have to use it. Their king just died. Oh. Nice! Just took the W. Alright, how about we do a second match? Alright friends, we got ourselves Rubik again. Which is of course kind of the default play mode. 400 gold. What do we start with? Troll Fighter. Range. We want some... Oh, Bird Guard. I'm building a Bird Guard. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, Bird Guard. What do you do? Upgrades into Bird Warrior. Updates into Kess! I'm fucking building Cass. I've built Cass. I've made a horrible mistake. Way overcommitted into just having one unit. Maybe we give him a skeleton. Here you go, buddy. Cass and a skeleton. That's the strategy. Well, I mean, he's got the katana. Slashes forward in a line with his katana. Instant attacks all units. That seems good. That seems really nice. So maybe he's powerful enough. Maybe I've made a horrible mistake. He's unarmored. That's actually really good that he's unarmored. Wait, is this a good unit? Because unarmored means you're not weak to anything. Sure, you don't resist anything, but I think it's way more important to not be weak to anything. Alright, so every once in a while he does an AoE attack. Holy shit, Kess! Guys, I think we are Bird Warrior only. Wow, he's so good. I mean, I hope he can manage this by himself. He might need more buddies. Because that's just a lot of units. Oh, he's not gonna be... Ah, fuck. One more. Come on, Cass. Alright, I'm not happy that we leaked there. But we got quite a lot of these down. Like, I'm just gonna build some more birds, I think. I mean, that seems incredible. This seems really powerful. That slashing attack and AoE attack on such a low cooldown. Incredible, incredible. Of course, leaking sucks. So we're gonna have to be a little bit careful if it comes to stuff. I like this little guy. I don't know, it's just a funny little unit. And then just this weird little torpedo dude. It's just like head bonking stuff. Like, just a funny little guy. Just a funny little guy. Alright, having to already use our king this early on is of course a little bit embarrassing. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just got excited when I saw Cass. I got excited. Alright, so we sell you. We build another bird. I think I just built like free birds. Free birds. Just bunch of birds. And that's entirely just so that they can soak some damage for Cass, right? Because I feel like Cass was really good from a damage perspective. He just couldn't tank all that. He couldn't tank all of those units by himself. And that is sensible. He actually got pretty close to clearing stuff. So, you know what, Cass? We can do this. We can do this. There we go. Go get him, little birds. Right, this is just buying time. These are all attacks that would previously have gone for Cass. And that are now being wasted on these little birdie guys. While he gets to just be a Giga Chat. And we do have to upgrade the lumber thing though. Like a little bit at the very least. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic unit. Just needs a bit of support. And with a bit of support, I mean just a bunch of birds. Oh, wonderful. I'm completely enthralled by Cass. I think he seems so sick. Alright, we're upgrading the lumber a bit now. There's a lichen here. Does he summon the wolves? Yeah. I mean, summoners are always good. Bringing in additional units by themselves. Very helpful. Alright, so we built, I think, just 2 more of these guys. And then upgrade this again. That seems reasonable. But I think now this should be enough units to kind of absorb the attention that we want to start upgrading them. We'll go into this first. It's actually a fairly significant upgrade, isn't it? Goes up to 900 health. Yeah, that is actually really good. That's really big. Okay then. Go get him, buddies! Guess having the extra attack range is also huge. You know, he's essentially a ranged unit. Very good. So we managed it. Just with only one guy alive, but that's alright. That's something. That's something. Bit about mechanics, gold and lumber and other stuff. Gold is just gold we use to buy stuff. Lumber is gold. Lumber is a resource we use to buy things that like attack our opponents, but also give us more gold in the future. So we kind of want the balance of those, right? We use gold to build our army to defend, and we use lumber to attack our opponents, and also to increase how much gold we have in the future. And yes, this is a very, very punishing game. That's definitely a big factor here. I agree. Okay, take this. But here's the thing. To me, I wanted to play this over other tower defenses. Specifically, precisely, because we can play this together. And to me, that's very important. So what does this do? Attack has a chance to dealing damage and silencing all enemy units within the radius upon impact. Oh, this one is ranged. Ah, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna... This is our Kess frontline then. We're not gonna use these Kesses for size. Alright, these guys are working their way through that. This is looking a bit tricky, but they are actually doing good damage over there. I'm not confident we'll be able to get this without a leak. But I think we're fine. Just barely. Just barely. Damn. I want to do better than that. I mean, yes, we survived. Yes, we are fine, but... The problem is, of course, now we are not offering much support for this right here. And we know that one of our allies is leaking. Sorry, Reptile. I know you're trying your best, but realistically speaking, I need to prepare to kill your units as well. And in that regard, I came up short. Also, I think this might just be Kess-only strats now. Kess-only gaming. Hey, I'm a Kess enjoyer, what can I say? Okay. Upgrade you into a katana. Upgrade you into a bird warrior. And then wait a moment to upgrade this chainsaw. So we've got 2 katanas now. Something I think Valve do such an excellent job at is the expressiveness of their characters. So the new characters, you know, well, especially the newer ones, I don't know, I kind of wish like Valve had taken their time with all the Dota heroes. Of course, they had to rush some out at the beginning, like that's understandable, but... You know, it's just the newer ones, they're always so good, they're so old, always so excellent. And it's not something you necessarily have as much with the older characters. Can you imagine once we have like a whole line of these guys? They are crazy. Do I want to build 2 Kesses right now? I think, isn't the next wave a really difficult one? Also, yes, we need more stuff. We do need more things. I need to build more Kesses. I want to drop 2 Kesses in the next wave, so I'm just gonna do that. This is a lot of damage. I think it's fine.
Such fascinating energies.
Oh, did we use the healing? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to give him a bit of regen. Nah, never mind. I need to definitely drop these Kessers. I think we will have enough money. There's a small bit of inbuilt income. And we have 18 income from the lumber. Okay. Alright. That's it already. Hey, Necro Dragon. Thanks for the 15 months, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Think we want to go for a chainsaw upgrade again?
Yes. I understand.
God. How absolutely fantastic. Okay. Although we are... Ah, man, we're just barely surviving? Really? Admittedly, this is a tough wave for us, because our Kessers deal reduced damage to these guys. We're only dealing 80% damage. Oh no. That's a really big leak, and I am not offering much assistance. Alright, we'll upgrade the king damage, I suppose. We'll see. King has abilities, yes. A player can control the king and deal damage to like surrounding stuff, but I don't know how to do that. Because I think that's just like one player at random has control over him or something. You don't need to use your healing. He will heal automatically. If we have heals, he will use them himself. See? Okay. So these are the satyrs. We know these are strong. Maybe we should build something other than just Kesses at some point, but I don't think I will. Maybe I should. Maybe I won't. I've got 5 of these bad boys now. What else can you ask for? I will build ranged Kesses as well. I mean, I guess that is a different unit, actually. That is absolutely a different unit. I think I need a frontline for Kess. He does really good damage. But I worry that the survivability is not enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not leaking, but again, I'm not offering enough assistance. Oh, I think we're dead. I mean, this is the tough wave. This is the difficult wave we saw earlier. How's it going? How's it going? How's the other side? Are they struggling too? Our king got healed. What did you say? I type king and then I gain control? Ah. But it seems that won't make a difference. Damn! Alright. We can do one more. One last game. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun one. Alright, friends. You ready for game 3? We're 1-1 right now. Ooh, there's Ember Spirit again. But I think we want to build just kind of like a quantity of units right away. So let's have a look at what this guy does. Hatchling. Unarmored is good. Attack type normal. Cheap upgrade. Yeah, why don't we build a couple of those? Right, just build a couple of these. Honestly, just like fucking swarm the board with them. Now I can go this and this and this. That should handle pretty much anything. And we don't quite have enough to upgrade here, but that's okay. Because we just wait a moment and then we'll do it as soon as we get some kills here. Yeah, this is just a simple little melee unit, right? And then we can upgrade this into Chaos Attack. Ooh, that's interesting. Steals the life essence of enemies with his attacks, draining their attack speed. Or after a short delay, Slog sacrifices some of his lifeblood, purging most negative debuffs and dealing damage to enemies around him. Slog only takes 200% of the damage. Well, that seems like an excellent deal. Guys, he only takes 200% of the damage. I mean, I was worried that it might be a high amount. I mean, that's a great deal, I think. Yeah, you can see just having a lot of units. What it does is it just spreads out the damage a lot nicer. Makes it so that your units don't get targeted down. So it becomes easier to survive. And we made it, no problem. 3 of our units still alive. Fantastic. We've got 1 upgrade here. We're gonna play very, very careful this game. I will get 1 upgrade of this a turn. And I will do this one right now. This one is for next turn. But that's it. I'm not doing any more than that. Because if we do more, I think we're just kind of leaving ourselves open to some bad possibilities. We don't like that. This gives damage to ranged units. This is just a ranged unit with a throwing net. That seems good. Carrion Spitter, that's also a ranged unit. A cheap one, though. And you are a melee unit, medium armor. Oh, this is the guy we saw from earlier who goes underground. Not entirely sure that's strong. Okay, so let's put down some weavers. As I said, we're just gonna go for a quantity approach right now. The end goal of this game is just to kill the enemy team. That's it. Whichever team survives longest. But the longer it goes, the more interaction you have with your opponents, because you can end up building really powerful units here, right? You can see some of these are 1500 lumber. Oh, well, one of them is 1500 lumber, but still. So this is, again, this is just nonsense. It's just shit to put on the board so that our opponents have to interact with us in some capacity and that we have an easier time dealing with their swarm. Did I already upgrade for this round? Yes, I did that last round. Okay, you know what? That is nonsense. That is weird cheating, weird technicalities. We're waiting at the start of every round. That's when we're upgrading this. And no sooner than that. Now, these guys can be upgraded without requiring additional food. Which is kind of why I'm building so many of them. Since we don't need food to upgrade them, we can just invest money and just make our units stronger. And then we have a really good, solid army. Ooh, our opponents are leaking. Ah, friends, be careful. Be careful. Zombies, some catapults, meat wagons. Oh, that's a very Warcraft 3. Very Warcraft 3-esque name, the meat wagons. Meat wagons and abominations. Oh, yeah. The undead. Nice. They actually managed to clear that. So let's do this first. We've got 200 gold to work with. which lines up nicely for one here, one here. So let's get one of these. I want to see how good this is. And we'll get one of these. And I'll split them up a little bit. That way we have a better opportunity. We will have better opportunities to actually observe how they perform, I'm hoping. And I'll spend this really quick. Good. So attack speed gain 5, attack speed loss 5, and /4. I'm not sure 4. that seems worse. Is that when you upgrade it? Okay, so he's just farming up stacks. They're permanent. 30 seconds duration. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? What's over there? I would say that felt powerful. So let's get a couple of those. I haven't paid attention to the Weaver, but that's all right. Okay, there are a bunch of units coming. I have all of my Weavers remaining and one of the Slogs. So I should be able to clear out a couple of these at the very least. Here's this guy. Oh, I don't like this one that much. Okay, I'm not impressed with the Weaver. The Slog seemed better. I feel like our pool of units here is kind of weak. Let's do a reroll. Frost Dragon, yes. That is a powerful unit. Also, is this? No, this is the Sprite. Does this build into who I think it builds into? I gotta check that really quick. I'm gonna have a quick look at this. This is not who I thought it was, but it is also a strong unit. I know that. So we will do this first. And then I think I'm just gonna build a whole row of these. Whole bunch of them. Mostly just because they will drain attack speed, and attack speed is something our opponents need. So if we take it away, that's really good. I think these are nice. They're just kind of tanky. We definitely need like a tanky front line. But this guy, these dragons, ooh, very good units, very good. Because they all have like powerful AoE effects, which is something that I always favor a lot. Okay, the Slogs are just kind of beating their way through this right now. I like having an actual backline as well. That's definitely turning out to be very useful. Okay. Yeah, it seems that my team is leaking a little bit again. Hey, I'm just sticking to my rule. One upgrade a turn. That's all we're doing. And then I'm making sure I'm sending my things. And it seems to be functioning just fine. Oh, Yolina actually made it. Oh, I really thought she was gonna die. Okay. So, I mean, I think just for the sake of completeness, we'll probably upgrade that last Slog. But we definitely need to put, I think, just like sturdier units in front of it. So I'm gonna put these half-breeds kind of like in front, in the middle of our army. Alright, so we, let's put down you here. Oh, yes. 30% chance to reduce stuff and gives armor. Perfect. Big old tiny, we get our upgrade in. Now that seems excellent. What a monster. Okay. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, this guy is problematic. We will deal with him, okay? We're gonna get around to it. But I think having the Tiny right now with getting the extra armor is just a bit more important. Oh, we handled this cleanly. Look at that. Tiny has barely taken damage. So we can handle this without a problem. Hey, it's looking good, I think. It's looking good. We might have to carry our team a little bit, but that's what we're here for, right? Oh, we'll carry him. We'll carry him good. The undead player on the other side is also doing very well there. Oh no, don't attack the beavers. Oh, that sucks. Because I don't think Tiny actually does any damage. He's just tanky. Oh, alright, never mind. We didn't manage to hold on because of the pretty poor attack pattern. We got a good king though. I like the permanent immolation king. Just kind of does AoE damage. It's mostly something for the early game, but early game is when the king kind of needs to be able to defend himself. Well, that's when it's kind of like at its most effective, his abilities, I suppose. Right. Okay, let's start by fixing this. Mostly just like for our emotional needs, I think. Then we build a second Tiny. I think I will build the second Tiny right now. And then I will upgrade this in the wave. Or during the wave. And to be honest, I feel like upgrading the Weavers might be good too, but we'll see. Hey, Torah TV! Thank you very much for gifting a sub. Oh, 5 subs. Sorry. I got a little confused because Twitch told me again that Valorant also gifted a sub, which is very strange. That's a weird promo idea doing, I guess. But thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 gifted. Okay. So, we want to upgrade this. Yeah, it's smooth sailing right now. Christmas spirit? Well, thank you very much, my friend. I put a lot of effort into gifts. Just in general. I always care a lot about that. You know? And for this year in particular, I tried pretty hard.
Get your hot dogs here.
I got everybody something. Got people that I don't feel like are expecting anything from me something. So. I got Mickey some really cool stuff. And I'm very excited to see what she thinks of it. I can tell you now, I guess. Because she's already in bed. And by the time she would ever get a chance to see this, you know, she will already have it. But I got her an anatomically correct skull model. So like I found a website that sells like kind of like skulls that they use in medical school and so on. To teach people about, you know, the anatomy of this kind of stuff. I think this guy needs to be sold. Right? Is there any way to make this work? No. No, this guy needs to go. Not right now, but eventually. Anyway, this one is, we're definitely going to upgrade this. This is kind of like a strong backline unit, and that's what we need right now. But yeah, I got her an anatomically correct skull. And then, for her birthday, which is 3 days later, I got her an anatomically correct brain that fits into the skull. Come on, that's good, right? Come on, that's good. We did it. This has been a difficult wave. We handled it. We handled it easy. Holy shit, let's go. Hey, JV fans, thanks for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Has she finished her studies? No. We're still a good bit away from that. Okay. Did she get spoiled by it on stream? Or she's in bed right now. She's not seeing this stream anytime soon. Oh, that was still too many units though. Fuck. Team. At which point is it not being toxic when you complain about your team? Nah, it's fine. You all are trying. Nostalgia coming up to you for photo. That's fine. I always enjoyed that. You know, a big reason why I want to do Magic content now instead of Dota content is because, like, I feel like Dota doesn't really have the same level of community it used to have. Where Dota was just a game that it seemed like everybody was playing Dota and you could just go, you know, to stuff and there would be Dota things and you would meet Dota players and such. And that was just really cool and something I found to be just very, very fun and exciting. And that just doesn't exist in the same way anymore. But in Magic it does. And that's kind of like why I am so keen on Magic. Alright, we sell this guy. We buy another one of these. We'll upgrade that into Tiny, don't worry. I think I will actually go 2 upgrades here. Because we are starting to get to a point where we have enough resources for it. But one of my favorite things like about content creation was always kind of like going to events and meeting people and so on. But eventually it became kind of hard to justify. And part of that is also just, and this is kind of maybe a weird thing to say, but I don't like watching Dota at events. Like, I just don't think Dota is a very good event game to go to, like an international or something like that. Like, I think it's great to meet the community and hang out with people. That is fantastic, right? But if you go to the international, you know, you're just still looking at a screen, right? Like, you're in an arena and then you're looking up at a projection of just the stream. And that always felt a little bit pointless to me. Oh my, are we losing? But we are so strong. I guess we're not that strong. No way, no way. But we should have. Fuck. Are we dead? No. Okay, wait, I can upgrade a bit.
What's over there?
We need more damage on the king. Yeah, the king needs to 2-shot these. Okay. No, we don't need more damage now. Now we need HP. HP and region. But I think it might be over. Game is hard. I'm waiting to buy another HP here. It does act as a heal. But we have one more. I think we're fine. I don't think we're dead. What was it about these guys? Was it magic damage? It might be that magic damage just kind of like was a really good matchup into us. Oh yeah, right? This is good against fortified? No, it's not. What? What are you? Oh, you're heavy. Magic is good against heavy. Yes, magic is good against heavy. So that's what got us. Like, our tinies just kind of died to the magic damage. Alright, well, I guess that happens. Doesn't feel good, but I guess it happens. King HP is up here, top right corner. Okay, I need to upgrade you. How much food do I have? Enough. I'm gonna build another dragon. The dragons are just good. I don't really have enough money to do anything else. So I will upgrade. Is it being greedy when you can't do anything else? I don't think so. And I think we actually need to invest our lumber into healing and buffing the king as much as possible. So this is normal. We should be good against normal. Because the tinies are pretty resilient against normal. Yeah, okay. This we could handle just fine. My team, however... oh no. Alright, we'll try. We'll do our best. I think we'll be able to clear out a good chunk of this, actually. Oh, that was great that we got another cast out. Yeah, I think I would describe that as a reasonable chunk. The king two-shotting? No, so we need more damage. Just upgrade the hit points some more. You gotta finish off the low HP units. We tried. Hey, the game is hard. Anyways, you know what? I still had some fun. We didn't make it all that far, but we had a good time, I think. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Would definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.